It's too early for this crap. It's too early. It's too early for this ish. It is too early. I don't know why they do it this early. I don't get it. I don't know. I'm not going to complain. Here we are. Oscar nomination reactions. I told myself I wasn't going to do this, and then I was like, oh, maybe I will. And then a colleague of mine, Harrison, was like, oh, no, you should do it. You should do it. And so I should do it. So here I am, 7:55 in the morning. We're going to react to the Oscar noms right now. Here we go. Let me just refresh Variety to make sure that it's all updated. Yes, it looks like it is. Yeah, okay, here we go. So we're going to update, we're going to go through each category. I'm going to give my thoughts, say what I like, what I don't like. I won't give a prediction right now. I'll give predictions in a later video, but let's just do it, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the channel. If this is your first time watching, please consider subscribing. It really does mean the absolute world. I'm going to have a watch party of the Oscars on March, I think it was like 15th or whatever, 12th or 15th. I'm going to have a live watch party. Make sure you subscribe. Don't miss anything. Check me out on social media down in the description. Let's ride. Okay, so let's break this all down. I also have like a big board that I've been following all year. So I'm going to kind of give like my opinions on this. So best supporting actor, Brendan Gleeson, Brian Tyree Henry, Judd Hirsch, Barry Keoghan, and Quan. I'm sorry, I tried to remember that. So he's going to win. That's just what it is. It's a sweep. Brendan Gleeson, Barry Keoghan, makes sense. No Paul Dano, no Ben Whishaw, no Eddie Redmayne. Those were kind of the other three that were competing here. You had Judd Hirsch jump up. You had Brian Tyree Henry really jump up. I think Brian Tyree Henry is the biggest surprise here of them all. But I don't know. I think I'm fine with it. I'm fine with it. I have no qualms with this one at all. Best supporting actress, Angela Bassett, Hong Chau, Kerry Condon, Jamie Lee Curtis, Stephanie Hsu. That all makes sense. Michelle Williams, not in supporting, but we will get to her later. Dolly De Leon, also not here. But the rest of this makes sense. Very happy to see two from Everything Everywhere. There we go. We move on. Best animated feature. Excuse me, I gotta pull this up. I'm like going back and forth between two screens here. Okay. Pinocchio, Marcel the Shell, Puss in Boots, Turning Red, and The Sea Beast by Netflix. So no Wendell Wild, no Lightyear, no Minions, no Apollo 12.5, no Strange World. This one on Variety's big board is at number 16. So that's a little bit of a surprise. I wonder how much Netflix campaigned that, because that's a really great campaign by Netflix. Good for them there. I mean, I don't know. That's pretty impressive for Netflix to make that happen. Okay. Best anime. I didn't see any of the shorts, so I'm not going to give opinions on that. Best costume design. Babylon, Black Panther, Elvis, Everything Everywhere, Miss Harris goes to Paris. Don't Worry Darling's not there, Living's not there, Glass Onion's not there, The Woman King's not there. It's fine. This is a pretty self-explanatory, solid 5. It makes sense, no qualms. Happy Babylon got a nomination. We'll talk about Babylon in a little bit. But yeah, best live action short, didn't see him. Best makeup and hair design. Okay. Here we go. The Batman, All Quiet on the Western Front, Wakanda Forever, Elvis, and The Whale. Very happy Babylon. Babylon did not get a nomination here. No, that's a different one. The Batman, Elvis, All Quiet on the Western Front on Varieties were in the top 5, so that makes sense. The Whale and Wakanda Forever. The Whale was at number 6. Wakanda Forever was at number 10. The two big ones we're not seeing here is Blonde and Amsterdam, Crimes of the Future as well, but I'm actually happy with this set of 5. I actually don't mind it at all. Um, and this was when I got my hopes up, like, oh, Blonde is not getting kind of what we thought they might get. But we'll get to that in a minute. Best original score. I think this kind of speaks for itself. All Quiet on the Western Front, Babylon, Banshees, Everything Everywhere, The Fabelmans. No Pinocchio. No women talking. No The Woman King. I would have liked to see Nope. That's just me. I'm very surprised to see Everything Everywhere here. It hasn't really been pushed, but here we are. The Fabelmans, good. Banshees, good. Babylon, All Quiet on the Western Front, good. But yeah, no women talking, no Pinocchio, which actually is very surprising. And like I said, no Woman King. Would have loved to see Nope. And you have Everything Everywhere make a huge jump up to best score. It's going to be Babylon. We know this. But nonetheless, a little surprising. I'm not going to lie. Best sound. Yeah, best sound. All Quiet on the Western Front. Sorry, let me move down. All Quiet on the Western Front. Avatar: The Way of Water, The Batman, and Elvis. Okay. Top Gun, Avatar, Elvis, All Quiet. No Pinocchio. No Babylon. No Everything Everywhere. Very happy the Batman made it in. The Batman was getting more text than I expected it to, which makes me happy. So, thank you, Academy, for giving the Batman more of what it deserves. Okay. Sorry, I'm going to start highlighting for you guys. Best Adapted Screenplay. This one threw me for a little bit of a loop. So we got Living, Woman Talking They Gave, All Quiet on the Western Front, Top Gun Maverick, Glass Onion. So this honestly isn't actually that surprising. Glass Onion's in over She Said. I really liked She Said. I thought it was a really great story. I thought it was a great script. But honestly, I can see Glass Onion making it over She Said. But still, I like She Said. I thought it was a really good movie. But that is what it is. So I think there was a little boo-boo here on the variety side. And Irish Goodbye was one of the shorts. So that's not actually here for Best Original Screenplay. Here's what we have for Best Original Screenplay. Yes. Okay. Best Original Screenplay. We have the Banshees, The Banshees, Everything Everywhere All at Once, The Fabelmans, Tar, Triangle of Sadness. Those were the top 5. That's what it was going to be. No surprises here. So we move on. Best Cinematography. Okay. We have All Quiet on the Western Front, Bardo, Elvis, Empire of Light, Tar. Empire of Light, Roger Deakins. Of course it's going to be in. Elvis, top to be in. Tar also makes sense. All Quiet on the Western Front, I think, is a beautifully shot movie. So I think that makes sense. Bardo, surprising but deserved, honestly. Honestly. That might be a little surprising to some people, but I think that is a deserved nomination. So that's great. Both documentaries, not going to talk about, didn't see them. Best Film Editing. Let me make sure that this looks good for you guys. Okay. I was hoping we might get a little Babylon upset here, but we were not allowed to have nice things, so we didn't. Banshees, Elvis, Everything Everywhere, Tar, Top Gun. Tar making a little bit of a jump from some of the big boards. Overall, Quiet on the Western Front, or The Fabelmans, or something like that. But honestly, I got no beef here. I would have loved to have Babylon in, but I got to the point where I was just like, it's just not going to happen. So you just kind of got to move on. That was kind of my whole thing. Best International Feature. So this is probably my worst category in terms of feature-length films that I've seen. I've only seen one of these. I know. All Quiet on the Western Front, Argentina, 1985. Close EO, The Quiet Girl. No decision to leave, which I think is the biggest shock here. No decision to leave. No Saint Omar. No Holy Spider. None of those. I've seen All Quiet on the Western Front. I have not seen the other 4. I've heard nothing but good things about the other 4. So I believe that they are all deserving. But no decision to leave. That is a surprise. That is a surprise. Best original song. I believe. I don't remember all of the songs. But what I believe is that there is some surprises here. Natu Natu. Thank God Natu Natu got in. Thank God. Lift Me Up from Black Panther. No Chau Papa from Pinocchio. That's a surprise. Tell It Like a Woman is applause from Tell It Like a Woman is here. Hold My Hand made it in. Lift Me Up, like we already talked about. This Is a Life from Everything Everywhere All at Once. On Variety's Big Board, that's not 14. And that's over Good Afternoon from Spirited. That's over Chau Papa from Pinocchio. That's a surprise. But it's best original song. You know, what you gonna do? Best production design. Excuse me, guys. It is early this morning, and I am trying to get my bearings. Production design. I think we know the way this one's going to go, and it's going to make me very happy, but I digress. Elvis, The Fabelmans, Avatar, Babylon, All Quiet on the Western Front. That's a great, solid combo. Babylon's going to win, which I'm very happy about, and if it doesn't, I'm going to be very angry and shocked, but yes, Babylon gets the dub. We're happy. Here we are. Best visual effects. Okay. Best visual effects. Here we go. So I was honestly a little worried. Well, not worried, but I was like, is Marvel going to get shut out here? And they didn't. Avatar: The Way of Water, All Quiet on the Western Front, The Batman, Black Panther: Wakanda Forever, Top Gun: Maverick. No Nope, no 13 Lives, no Secrets of Dumbledore. 13 Lives would have been great. Nope got shut out. I love Nope. It was in my top 5 favorite movies last year. Nope deserves more praise. Jordan Peele, Keke Palmer, Daniel Kaluuya, all of you guys deserve more praise for that movie. Nope got shut out. Avatar: The Way of Water is going to win. I don't think there's any ifs, ands, or buts about it. It just is what it is. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. Okay. Final 4 categories. I think everyone can breathe a sigh of relief today because they made the right decision, I think. Austin Butler, Colin Farrell, Brendan Fraser, Bill Nye, and Paul Mescal for Aftersun. I think that is a solid lineup. Would I have loved to see Diego Calva? Of course I would have. But I'm happy that at least Paul Mescal got in for Aftersun because he is absolutely fantastic. Lead actress. Oh boy. Okay, I want to start this by saying off the top, I have not seen Blonde. Now I will be forced to see Blonde because Ana de Armas has been nominated. So I will be forced to watch Blonde. But from everything I've heard, I don't think she really gave that great of a performance. Now, you can go in the comments and tell me if I'm wrong, and I will also watch the movie, and I will give my own opinion after. But why? And you'll see why. Okay? Cate Blanchett, gonna be in here. Ana de Armas, Andrea Riseborough, they did. That was like just a Twitter thing that happened. I gotta watch To Leslie now too. But like that is like a thing that happened. I can't believe that. I can kind of believe it because there was the Twitter buzz, but I honestly cannot believe that. Michelle Williams. Also, really, I can't really believe that. And then Michelle Yeoh. There's only 2 here that people were predicting. No Viola Davis. No Danielle Deadwyler. No Margot Robbie. Which, honestly, I'm sorry. Margot Robbie gives the best performance of the year. Sorry. Maybe that's Babylon bias, but I don't think so. It's the most demanding performance of the year. Andre Riseborough is shocking. I can't believe they actually did it. Now, I'm not saying, like, because she gave a bad performance. Like, I got to watch To Leslie. I've not seen To Leslie. But just the sheer fact that, like, on all the Twitter hype and stuff, they actually did it. Like, that. Well, no, okay, obviously, they watched the movie. I'm not saying they didn't watch the movie and just take Twitter hype. But, like, when you hear those Twitter rumblings, usually there's no backbone to them. But this actually happened, which is surprising. Michelle Williams for the Fabelmans, I'm happy, but I'm also a little surprised. And Ana de Armas, I'm not surprised, but I'm a little disappointed. That's all I'm going to say about that. Best Director. And then we got last 2, ladies and gentlemen. Best Director, Best Picture. I don't really think there's a lot to break down here on Best Director. I think, and I'm going to check the big board right now to see if they're missing anyone stark. But they're not. The top 5 for variety are the top 5 here. You have Martin McDonagh for the Banshees, the Daniels for Everything Everywhere, Steven Spielberg, Todd Field, Ruben Östlund. Baz Luhrmann, no Joseph Kosinski, no All Quiet on the Western Front, no Charlotte Wells, unfortunately, for After Sun, no Jimmy Cameron for Avatar. That's what we expected it to be. So I'm not really surprised about that. But ladies and gentlemen, and I'm just going to zoom this in for you guys. Best Picture. Meryl Streep, we'll see you later. Okay, let's break this bad mamma jamma down here. Disappointed, I think, would be a big word for me. This is a Babylon truther. But it's basically what we thought. Top Gun, here. Fabelmans, here. The Banshees, here. Everything Everywhere, here. Tar, here. Elvis, here. All Quiet on the Western Front, here. Triangle of Sadness, here. Avatar, here. What am I missing? Women Talking, here. So no Whale. No RRR. No Black Panther, which I didn't think. No Pinocchio, no Living. No She Said, no Glass Onion. No Woman King. No Babylon. I think it was, at least from everything I'd seen, it was like we had like the top 8, but then there were 3 movies for 2 spots. You had The Whale, you had Woman Talking, and you had Babylon. So Avatar makes it in, which I think we all thought. What am I missing here? Am I tripping? I'm tripping. I don't even know. All I know is Babylon should be in. Now, there are a few movies on here. Oh, Triangle of Sadness is a surprise. That's a surprise. Wow. Okay. So Triangle of Sadness got in over The Whale. Women Talking got in over Babylon. Yeah, that's actually kind of surprising. I think some people, like Variety predicted that Triangle of Sadness would get in. I don't think everyone predicted that. Overall, I'm happy, but I am just the Babylon stan in me is a little disappointed. But it's kind of hard to argue these Best Picture nominees. So I still have to see Triangle of Sadness and Women Talking. Triangle of Sadness is on VOD now, so I'll just rent that. I will go see Women Talking in a theater. I just haven't had time. Sundance is starting, all this stuff. Haven't had time going to see Women Talking, which I was going to see anyways, even if it wasn't nominated for Best Picture, I would have seen it. So yeah, that's it. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. I want to hear your thoughts down below. Interesting, I think, to say the least. I don't think there are as many big surprises as we thought there would be, but there were still some that kind of left me scratching my head. Of course, I would have loved more Babylon love, but we're just not allowed to have nice things here. And it is what it is. Again, if you have not already, please subscribe. Doing a watch party on either March 12th or 15th, I forget which date it is, for the Academy Awards. Don't miss it. We got a lot of good stuff coming out. Got a lot of Sundance content. Sundance for me starts today, the day that I'm recording this and the day that it's going out. So gonna have a bunch of reviews for Sundance. And yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Thank you all so much for watching. Thank you for watching the entire video. Hope you have a great rest of your day, and we'll see you in the next video.